Hi and welcome to tonight's CryptoPRO webinar. My name is Rob Wilson and I'm a stay-at-home dad living in Thailand. There are my 4-year-old twins, Jaden and Kalani, which certainly keep us busy. And that's one of the great things about having a cryptocurrency business is that it enables me to be able to stay at home and help raise my children. It's also enabled me to buy and renovate a home this year. So this year with cryptocurrencies going down and down and down, we can still make fantastic profits, which I'm going to show you in this presentation. And hopefully after what you see here today, you too might be able to supplement or replace your income with cryptocurrencies too. Now, first off, I need to read this disclaimer to you. I'm an independent distributor of various cryptocurrency opportunities. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Although all care has been taken to provide the most up-to-date information, no guarantee is given as to the accuracy of this information. Anything I say on this webinar reflects my own personal opinions, viewpoints, and analysis and should not be construed as financial advice. Any mention of a particular cryptocurrency is not a recommendation to buy or sell that crypto. Investments in cryptocurrencies involve the risk of loss. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. And any examples shown on this webinar do not constitute financial advice of any kind. They are provided solely for the purpose of illustrating the effects of using cryptocurrencies and compounding as a general strategic strategy. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's get on with the presentation. Litecoin versus Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is pretty much the granddaddy of them all, and there are lots and lots of different other cryptocurrencies as well, like Litecoin, or as we can see, Ethereum. So who's winning the battle here, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Well, who will survive? I personally believe that the whole three of those will all survive. They're in the top 10 of the hundreds of different cryptocurrencies out there. And I diversify my crypto investments across the three of those, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. So how do we buy Litecoin, Bitcoin, or Ethereum? Well, first off, we need to open up an account with an exchange like CoinMama, Coinbase, CoinSpot as an example. You can see there that CoinJar has been crossed out. The reason why I've done that is that we have a lot of Aussies on this call, and CoinJar is a popular Australian exchange, although they do have issues with their Litecoin purchasing. So that's why we recommend not to use CoinJar. The person that invited you onto this call tonight, they'll be able to help you set up your wallet to be able to buy either your Bitcoin, your Litecoin, or your Ethereum. Plus, they'll be able to guide you to our team website that's got all sorts of videos and step-by-step instructions on what to do. So we open up an account with an exchange, and they're free accounts. It's an online account, and then you link your bank account to it. So if it's an Australian bank account or a US bank account or a Thai bank account, whatever it is, well, then that's the currency that you're going to have in your account. So you will actually go and transfer your Australian dollars to your exchange account, and then you transfer it from your Australian dollars to your Bitcoin, your Litecoin, or your Ethereum. And the same applies with US or Thai. So how do we spend our cryptocurrencies? So we can go and earn a great profit, which I'm going to show you how to do tonight, but then we want to spend. What do we do? Well, there are numerous companies out there that have MasterCards and Visas, so then you can virtually buy anything on the planet by using a plastic card. You can buy things online because there are a lot of different online shopping carts that accept cryptocurrencies, or you can do the reverse of what we do when we first start. So first off, we transfer our currency to our wallet and then transfer it to Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. But if we want to go in reverse of that, we've got Litecoin as an example in our wallet. Well, then we convert that to Australian dollars or US dollars or whatever, and then we transfer it from our wallet back to our bank account, and then we spend it like we normally do when we spend our cash. So that's all very easy to do, and I'm not going to go into detail on how to do that tonight, the person that referred you tonight can refer you to our team website that has lots of videos and step-by-step instructions on how to do all of that. You might recognise this guy here, Sir Richard Branson. He infamously said, anyone who waits to get into Bitcoin will regret it his whole life. Richard's hooked on cryptos, isn't he? Even with his company, his Virgin Galactic, you can buy a flight to space on that by using your Bitcoin. So a lot of savvy entrepreneurs around the world have embraced cryptocurrencies. But there are lots of people out there that are thinking, wow, look at all this doom and gloom. I went and bought Bitcoin at $20,000 and now it's only $5,000 and I've lost $15,000. Well, see, like everything in life, we have to learn our craft. People make money and people lose money. Well, that's what happens when you buy and sell, because a lot of people just get caught up in the hype and they hear lots of news out there about, Bitcoin going up or Litecoin going up, and they go and buy. They end up buying high and then the price goes down, 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 down. They don't know what they're doing. And in the end, they think, I'm going to cut my losses and I'm going to sell now. Well, tonight's presentation is going to show you how we make money if Bitcoin goes up, if it stays at the same price, and even if it goes down. And how do we do that? Well, we minimize our risks while maximizing our profits. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do that tonight, minimizing our risk and maximizing our profits. And it's all about the education. We've got to learn our craft. We've got to know how to do this. And it is very easy, and I'm going to open your eyes to that tonight. And by opening your eyes to this, you'll be able to see that you won't have to get caught up in all of the stress of the swings of Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up thousands of dollars and it goes down thousands of dollars. And if I'm referring to Bitcoin, I'm also referring to the other cryptocurrencies that we're involved in as well, being Litecoin and Ethereum. They all go up and down all the time. That's the nature of this industry. But I'm going to teach you how to capitalize on whether the pricing goes up or down. Look at this as an example. On the 27th of December 2017, Bitcoin was $19,891 US. And all the time during the presentation tonight, if I'm referring to dollars, I'm referring to US dollars. So just change that or convert that to your local currency. So 19,891 went all the way down to $5,762.90. That's a whopping 71% drop. So if you'd gone and bought Bitcoin and then just held onto it, wishing, hoping and praying it would go up, you would have been sitting on a loss of 71% there. Although our team who know how to make money out of our cryptos, during that exact same time, we actually made a $3,523.31 profit. So would you like to know how to do that? So this is what happens, guys. 17th of December, if you deposited $1,000 into a Bitcoin wallet, by the 24th of June 2018, that wallet's value would have dropped all the way down to only $290. So that's a $710 loss in 189 days. But do you want to know a better way to make money with cryptocurrencies? What if you started with an investment of $1,000 on Tuesday, September the 12th, 2018? That's being today. And your principal grew to $4,523.31 by Wednesday, March the 20th, 2019. So your total net profit for the 189-day period was $3,523. That's a pretty incredible 352% return. Not bad, eh? When you understand this, your whole life will change. So I'd like to introduce you to CryptoPRO. And CryptoPRO is our crypto fund manager that takes care of our cryptocurrencies for us. They have 5 different investment areas. because we believe that diversification is our protection. Most savvy crypto investors never put all their eggs in one basket. They know that the golden rule to investing is diversification. However, it takes time to manage multiple investments, especially if you have a job or a business to run. So our pooled crypto investment fund will save your valuable time and provide you an awesome passive residual income. CryptoPRO diversifies into crypto mining, trading, arbitrage, betting, real estate, and hypes, which are high yield investment programs. We're going to get into each of those in more detail now. First off, crypto mining. You may have heard a lot about crypto mining out there in the crypto space this year, and crypto mining was fantastic, but the profits are declining dramatically with crypto mining. So we have limited exposure in this investment area. This is a major feature of CryptoPRO. We diversify our fund to areas of higher profitability while minimizing our risk. 2, high frequency crypto trading. This is pretty incredible actually. CryptoPRO has embraced technology which is paying off well for our high frequency crypto trading. Our scalping technology can continually skim tiny profits from trades 24/7, which mitigates high losses. We can see on the far right hand side there with those profits, they're all just little micro profits all the time. 1.4%, 1.1%, 4.4%, 0.03%, 0.05%, and so on. It keeps just scalping profits, profits, profits. And by using this is pretty incredible too. We use a dollar cost average. We shorten that with DCA. So how does that work? Well, this is all incorporated to be able to minimize losses. So if we looked at a first trade, and let's just use Bitcoin as an example. Let's say we bought Bitcoin at $10,000. Well, then the second trade, we buy Bitcoin at $9,000 because it's gone down. All right, so if we bought at 10 and then it went down to 9, we'd be sitting on a $1,000 loss. But if we look at our DCA, our dollar cost average, that's 10,000 plus 9 is 19,000 divided by 2. So our average cost there is $9,500. Not that we do that. CryptoPRO doesn't go and buy 10,000 of Bitcoin hoping and praying it goes up. We trade different crypto pairs, and I'll get into that more later as well, or in another presentation with that. So this principle I want to show you here is how we can get the dollar cost average down. We've got it down from down from $10,000 down to $9,500. So by applying DCA principles has meant that this account has completed 138 trades for 0 losses. So it keeps buying more and more and more and more. And then as we can see here, the DCA log has 3 trades in there. So there are 3 trades currently in a negative. So a DCA log has the negative trades in there, but they will all sell for a profit on a slight uptick. So in other words, keep buying more and more and more and more, keeps bringing the dollar cost average down. And then when the price goes up a little bit, they're all sold. It's pretty cool. And this is all micromanaged automatically. The second form of trading that they do is Forex trading, and this is done manually with traders. We can see up here on the top left-hand side, there's a short entry with this setup that they have there with their indicators on the screen. So a short entry means that's how you can go and make money when the markets go down. And then you can see in the middle there is a long entry there. So we make money when markets go down and then make money when markets go back up again. The third area of investments is arbitrage betting. So arbitrage bet in sports betting is an activity where you simultaneously place bets on all possible outcomes of an event at odds that guarantee a profit, whatever the result of the event will be. These bets are also known as sure bets, miracle bets, sure wins, or just ARBs for short. So here's an arbitrage example with tennis. So if we bet on Murray and also on Federer, we can see on the left-hand side here, if we invested or bet $107 at 1.91, right? We're going to earn $204.37 if Murray wins. And then at the same time, if we bet on Federer, $93, and the odds on Federer at that time is 2.20, so we would actually make $204.60 if Federer wins. So as we can see there, it doesn't matter whether Murray or Federer wins, we are in profit. And there's awesome software out there that goes and manages all of this. And CryptoPRO has embraced this as another form of investment to be able to diversify our funds. 4, global property investing. This is pretty cool. We utilize a cutting-edge blockchain-based technology that allows the decentralization of the real estate market. This technology makes it possible to tokenize any piece of real estate. And this is one of the really cool things about cryptocurrencies and tokens and so on. They've been able to change the world on how we can do global financing. If you're not sure, if you're not real familiar on blockchain and token technologies, you can Google that, you can look at YouTube on that. Some pretty incredible of what can be done with that. So why is it so simple? Well, firstly, everything is calculated. By tokenizing our real estate, we've calculated the average profit per square foot of our real estate is found to be $1 per month. So $100 invested with $1 per month, there's 1% per month of profit coming into the fund. 2, a steady flow of customers. We have a base of regular customers, and we also embrace the Airbnb service or its regional partners, and that really pumps up the profits with Airbnb, etc., etc. And various properties. We rent apartments, houses, warehouses, and various commercial real estate. The other area is high yield investment programs, or HYPEs for short. Now, HYPEs are very risky if you go it alone, but can be very lucrative for a pooled fund if you diversify and apply good money management principles. The problem is some programs crash and burn in their first month, while others run for years, if only to have a crystal ball, eh? Now, our team have discovered a few ways to capitalize on these programs, especially for new ones. For example, when a new hype starts, invest X amount of dollars and then withdraw your earnings every day until you have your money back. From then onwards, you have zero risk. Then reinvest 70% and withdraw 30% every day. That is just one of several strategies that we implement. Unfortunately for individual investors, they do not have the time or the money to diversify across many hypes to minimize their risk, which is another reason why investors diversify with CryptoPRO. Here's one program that was pretty infamous. They've been running for a long time and a lot of people have done really well with that, but then it crashed and burned. We can see on that screenshot there that it was running for 616 days. So that's well over a year that program had been running. And CryptoPRO subscribe to different services that go and monitor these hypes, and then they let them know on a daily basis of whether they are still paying or not. And as we can see here with this one here, their last payment was on the August the 8th, so that has stopped, though this company was monitoring it for 591 days. And what they do is that these companies go and invest a little bit. We can see here they invested $210, and that is how they can monitor it and see whether they're paying out every day or not. There's another popular one, VarioBit, that was doing really well, and that too has stopped. That ran for 423 days, but that stopped back on the 11th of August. So how do we know how long they're going to run for? We don't know if they're going to run for days, weeks, months, or years. So if you'd got invested in both of those two hypes, and then those two hypes both closed down in August, and you had your money spread between the two of those, well, then 100% of your money is gone. And again, that is the advantage of being able to diversify with CryptoPRO, is that we can have our funds, our money all spread across all sorts of different opportunities to be able to earn great profits when they're paying really well, And then when and if they eventually fall over, right, we haven't lost everything. And it's not all doom and gloom, because there are lots of other areas that are invested as well. So why do we need more investors? Well, to diversify. Diversity creates stability. So the more investors we have on board, the more we can diversify. One individual investor with, say, $10,000 to invest can only diversify so far individually. However, if they pool their $10,000 with 10 other investors with $10,000 each, their pool would contain $100,000. So the group of investors can now diversify a lot more with $100,000 than each individual investor can do with $10,000 each. And that's the simplistic way of how CryptoPRO works. We've all pooled our funds into CryptoPRO, and then it's spread across the 5 different investment areas. So now let me demonstrate to you how the CryptoPRO platform works. In this video, I'm going to give you an orientation of the CryptoPRO back office. This is the client back office. So this is what you'll be able to see in your account. So if we start over here on the left-hand side, we have our profile, my account, invest, withdraw, our history, the rewards program, and the compounder. Up the top, in the 3 different coloured boxes up here, they're all color-coded throughout the program, for orange for Bitcoin, grey for Litecoin, and blue for Ethereum. This gives us an overview of how much funds, the funds that we have in our account, and down the bottom, below those, we'll see the 3 green boxes. Now yours might be orange, grey, and blue, and they will turn green when your available balance is greater than the minimum amount to either withdraw or to reinvest. So that's a neat feature to be able to see at a glance. So I can see here at a glance that I have enough Bitcoin to reinvest, I have enough Litecoin to reinvest, and I also have enough Ethereum to reinvest. Then down here we'll show our current investments, shows you how many days it's been running for. They're all numbered, so this is my 5th Bitcoin investment, my 4th, my 2nd Ethereum investment, and so on. And it'll tell you how many days you have left, the funds that you invested, the funds to be received for that investment, your start date and the end date. Now, if we go up to the top right here, we can see this number here is my personal invitation code. So when you go to refer your family and friends, you need to give them that code, because nobody can join CryptoPRO without a personal invitation code. It's not available for the public, it's only for referrals only. Then here is the icon here is our notifications, and it tells you the rewards and so forth that you receive. Our next one is the send a private message. So when you click on that, wait for that to load, and you can go and create a new message to go and send to CryptoPRO. And then you can go and see all the history of your closed messages in there as well. The next one across is the settings. Now this is a very important one, especially when you've been with CryptoPRO for a little while, because this is where you can change your email notifications. So this first one is your interest email notifications. All of these are turned on by default. So when you've been with CryptoPRO for a while and you've got a few investments going, you end up with hundreds of emails telling you that your interest has been paid into your account. So I've actually turned mine off on here. It's great when you first start to leave it on, so then you can check and you can see the emails coming in all the time. It's pretty exciting too when you get an email every 6 hours telling you that you've just earned some more cash. Then we have our rewards email notification. So every time somebody that you introduce to CryptoPRO, every time they earn, you earn a percentage as well. That doesn't come out of their earnings, right? That's a bonus from the company for you referring them. Again, if you introduce a lot of people and they start investing a lot, you end up getting a lot of emails coming in every day. So I've turned that off as well. But the one I have kept on is my minimum balance. that's a great one to keep on, because you'll get an email telling you each time that your Bitcoin, Ethereum, or your Litecoin investment has reached the minimum amount to either withdraw or to go and reinvest. The last button on here is to log out. Let's go over here to the left. So if we go to my profile, in here in your profile is where you can add your wallet addresses. So you need to add your Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum wallet addresses, and then click on the update. You can change that at any time you wish. These wallet addresses are the withdraw addresses. So when you go to cash out some of your, withdraw some of your profits, you can withdraw to your wallets here. Then we go to my account, and that brings us back to home screen that I showed you there before. Then our investments, to go and make an investment, click on invest. And in here, we can either make a deposit, that's for a new investment, or we can go and reinvest. I'll go into more details on these in a future video. Then we go to withdraw. And in here, we can see that we've reached our minimum, greater than our minimum to be able to withdraw. So we can either select the currency here, and enter the amount, or if you click on one of these boxes up the top, if yours isn't green, that means you don't have enough in there to cover the minimum. All right, so if I wanted to withdraw this Bitcoin, I can just click on that and it'll enter that in here straight away for you. If you don't want to withdraw all of it, you can just go and adjust this figure and withdraw whatever amount. So one of the strategies that some people have is that when they build their account up to a certain amount, each day they might want to withdraw 50% and then go and reinvest 50%. So instead of being restricted to withdrawing everything in there, you can just go and adjust it. So as an example here on my Litecoin, we've got 1.4. Well, I might want to reinvest 1, but I want to withdraw 0.44. So I can just go and change that and go and continue. I'm not going to do that now. This is just an orientation. And if we go over here to the left to the history, here we can see the history of all of our investments, all our reinvestments. We can see here some that I've cancelled. That was for testing and doing different things I was doing here. All right, then our Bitcoin number 5, Bitcoin number 4, Ethereum number 2, showing investments and reinvestments and so forth. Shows all of your earnings. Okay, again, they're all numbered here, so you can go and check your earnings off every transaction here. We can see our rewards. I'm not going to click on the rewards because that'll expose people that I have personally introduced. You'll be able to see their email addresses on there, so I'm not going to do that. And click on withdrawals. It'll show the history of withdrawals. So you can see the history of everything on your account. So you can see here the dates, the amounts, and the wallet addresses that those funds were withdrawn to. So that's one of the neat things about having a client back office like this, is that you can actually manage your investments and see everything in here. And I'm not going to show the rewards, so otherwise, again, that's going to expose people's private information, which I'm not going to do here. And then we have the compounder. In another video, I'm going to show you how the compounder works. And it's a great way to see how much Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum that you need in your account to be able to compound it daily or 6 hourly. And then it's got an investment compounder down here too, which is awesome. So you can work out how your account is going to grow, and to work out different strategies like investing 100% for a certain period of time and then start withdrawing some funds. And in another video, I'll go into a lot more detail on that shortly. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration of CryptoPRO. Pretty cool, hey? So there are generally 3 burning questions that people ask. Firstly, how can CryptoPRO give us such a great return on our investment? And secondly, what return on our investment do we really earn? And third, people ask to explain the incredible power of compounding. So let me cover off on those 3 questions now. Firstly, how can CryptoPRO give us such a great return on our investment? Well, they can do that by diversifying into the 5 different investment areas: with crypto mining, trading, arbitrage betting, real estate and high yield investment programs. But what return on our investment do we really earn? Well, as we know, CryptoPRO pay us 1% per day, but that also includes the return of our capital. So for example, our investments run for 150 days. So 150 days by 1% a day equals 150% return over 150 days. Now 100%, well, that would be our return of capital. So now we've got 100% of our money back. Therefore, 50% is the balance, so 50% is our total profit. That's a pretty cool profit over 150 days, isn't it? A 50% return. So if we look at that and try to break it down to monthly, we've got a 50% return, divide that by 150 days, then multiply it by 365 days for the year, and then divide it by 12. So now that breaks it down to a monthly profit. So we're earning 10.1% per month, which is a heck of a lot higher than what a bank is going to give us over a whole year. So a lot of people get caught up at times and thinking, oh, 1% a day, how can anybody ever pay out 1% a day? Well, that's not 1% profit per day. Okay, that's 1% including the return on our capital. So our real return is 10.1% profit per month. And when we compound that, and I'm going to show you further on that shortly, right, that is an absolutely incredible return. What return on our investment do we really earn? Well, we've just covered over on that, but what about the company itself? Well, if we look at the investing side of it, 1% per day for the real estate, that equals 30% per month profit to the company. So if the company is making 30% on the real estate, they're paying us a bit over 10%, so it leaves a 20% profit per month for the fund. And the company needs to earn fantastic profits because some of the programs that stop, funds are lost. So they need to have a good buffer to be able to continually pay us our 10%. And again, that's the advantage of being able to diversify and not have all of our eggs in one basket. Next question is explain the incredible power of compounding. So which would you rather? A penny a day doubling for a month or $1 million? You might be able to remember this one from high school when they taught us this during our economics classes. So a penny a day doubling for a month or $1 million? Well, I'll take the penny a day every day of the week. And here's how that works. Thanks to Albert Einstein, he infamously said here, compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. So how does it work? Let's look over here on the left-hand side of that chart. Day 1, 1 penny. If you double it, then day 2 we have 2. Day 3 is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Let's fast forward all the way to day 30, where there's over $5 million. That tiny penny compounding has grown to over 5 million. If we left it one more day to 31 days, the 5 million is now grown into 10 million. So guys, time is the key to this. We need to compound every day and we need time. We need to give it time to work. So speaking about time, we need to really work out what is our why. Why do we want to give time for this? Why do we want to put our money into this? What is the goal? Why are you on this call tonight? Why are you wanting to be able to increase your wealth? Why are you wanting to be able to create extra financial security for you and your family? Is it for you? Is it for your family? Is it for your children's education? Is it to go and buy a new house? Is it to go and buy a rental property? Is it to renovate your house or to be able to make your car payments? Or is it, as we've got on there on the top, retire on the beach in a year on a passive income of whatever dollars? So we do need to work out our why. We need to work out a plan and stick to our plan. So what I'm going to show you now is a 12-month plan, showing you how you could possibly retire on the beach, maybe over here with me in Thailand, all right, on a fantastic income. So how does that work? Well, within CryptoPRO, there is a compounder that'll work that out for you. So this is how it's going to work. So 1 year to retirement. Rob's retire on the beach in Thailand 12-month plan. If we started with $5,000, then in 150 days, that's going to accumulate to a whopping $22,242. And then let's keep it running now for 365 days. So keep it running for a year. That's now accumulated to a huge $63,000. And again, that's because of the power of compounding. And I'm going to break this down day by day and show you that live just in a moment. So at this stage, we're accumulating $600+ per day. So if we withdrew $200 every day, we could live like a king or a queen in Thailand, because that's nearly 200,000 baht per month. Now, to put that into perspective on what that's like to be able to retire in Thailand, right? My electricity bill, my entire power bill for the month is about between 2.5 and 3,000 baht for the month. And here we're earning 200,000 baht for the month to rent a nice home. Before, I was renting a 2-story, 3-bedroom house, 3-bathroom, great home, and I was paying 10,000 baht a month. You can have a palace for $30,000-$40,000 per month virtually. So this is why a lot of people do go and retire in different countries around the world, because it gives them a bigger bang for their buck. All right. So a big note down the bottom: if you withdraw 33% and reinvest 67%, your principal will not decline. So let's have a look at a demonstration of that now. CryptoPRO's dashboard is pretty slick. If we go down here to the left-hand side and we see compounder. So we click on that, and it has an inbuilt compounder to be able to project what your fund is going to be worth in the future. Okay, so in here on the left-hand side down the bottom here, initial investment, and as per the example we just did in the presentation then, was 5,000. Daily interest rate is 1%. The investment term is 365 days, and daily reinvest rate is 100%. Click on calculate. It's doing its magic now. Okay, and if we look at the summary here, we can see we started with 5,000. I'm recording this on the Friday the 14th of September. The principal, as per the presentation I showed you before, had $63,757 in 12 months' time. So if we scroll down here, if we look at this every day, we started with 5,000. So our earnings on day one is going to be $50. So by compounding it, we add the $50 to our 5,000. So now our principal amount is $5,050. So then tomorrow we will earn $50.50. We will then add the $50.50 to our account. So we now have 51,000. So, 5,150. So that's what compounding is about. It's going to compound every single day. Now, a couple of key points to look at here. If we scroll forward to 150 days, because the term of the investment is 150 days. Remember, 1% a day for 150 days, and then you've been totally paid out. So we can see here that the account is worth 22,000, but the next day it drops down to 17,000. That's because of the initial $5,000 investment is now totally paid out. So that comes out of the principal now. And the next day, day 152, well then the amount that we added on day one is going to get reduced, because that has now run for 150 days. And it continues and continues and continues. We scroll down here to 365 days. There we go. We can see here that we're now earning over $600 per day. Now, what I want to show you about being able to withdraw 33% and then reinvest 67% from there onwards. The point with that is so that your principal does not decline. So we're going to start again, and this time will be 63,757. I'm just going to cut that, come back up the top, enter that amount in here. And now we are going to reinvest 67%. Click on calculate. Okay. Remove the comma. Okay. Calculate. Okay, now this is not going to be 100% correct because this is starting a new investment with 63,000. So then on day 151, if we scroll forward here, we'll see that 63,000 has been removed. Now, the point of showing you this is not with that 63,000 investment, but by showing you the 67%, right, of reinvesting. So if we fast forward to a year, and here is what I want to show you here. Look what's happening here. In a year's time, the principal is still increasing just a little bit at a time. We can see here that on this day here, $861 is reinvested and 424 is withdrawn. 424 again, 424. Again, look at the investment value, right? The principal is going up just a little bit at a time. So 67% seems to be the magic number. So if we withdraw 1/3 and then reinvest 2/3, as you can see here, there's $400 odd per day that's being withdrawn, and the account is continually growing. Okay, another way that we can make some money with CryptoPRO is referring our friends, and we can be rewarded for that. Now, this is not compulsory at all. Some people do it, some people don't. Totally up to you, but it's a great opportunity that we can grow our account and earn free Litecoin, free Bitcoin, and free Ethereum. Just like Uber did when Uber launched and still does it now. Right? You can go and give out a code, and that'll go and give people free rides, and then you score free rides with Uber as well. It's a great way for companies to be able to profit share. Amazon, the largest retailer on the planet, right? They have a referral program. Airbnb, you can go and give somebody a code. They go and get a good discount when they first go and use Airbnb, and then you earn a commission as well. So referral commissions make the world go around. Now, again, not compulsory that you do this. However, we find that a lot of people do start, and then they go and show their family and friends. Their family and friends love you for showing them this opportunity. And the other great thing here too with this is that the rewards that you earn do not come out of your friend's account. This is a bonus that's paid to you. Your friend is still going to earn their 1% per day. You're going to get paid a bonus on top of that, right, for referring them. There's great promotional materials, like here as an example is something where you can go and pop up on Facebook as an example, how to get free Litecoin, ask me how, etc., etc. CryptoPRO pay out an amazing 10 levels of compensation. I'm not going to get into all the detail of that tonight. The person that referred you to tonight's call will be able to go into that in more detail with you and guide you to CryptoPRO's website where you'll be able to see exactly how that works. They also have a second level of profit, and that's what they call their global profit pool, where you share in the global profits of the entire company, not just of anybody that you introduce to the company. It's pretty neat. We all work together, we all thrive. We have a marketing kit that can help you to be able to grow your business, where there's video landing pages, there's opt-in pages, there's autoresponders that automatically follow up with emails, a contact manager so you can manage all your contacts. As it says here, are you ready to take your CryptoPRO business to the next level by working smarter and not harder? Without the frustration, without the tech overwhelm, or without ever having to learn complicated web stuff. Again, if you speak to the person that invited you here tonight, they'll be able to go into more detail about the marketing kit, and you can read more about that on the team website as well. So what do I do now? Let's keep it simple. Firstly, you deposit, and then you can earn 1% per day on your funds. Second is reinvest to compound. Reinvest your daily earnings to compound your results. Exactly as I showed you before with the chart with Albert Einstein, exactly as I showed you there before with my 12 months to retire in Thailand on the beach, as an example. It takes time to grow this. You have to compound it and compound and compound. And it's definitely worth it, as you can see with the results that I've shown you here tonight. And third, if you wish, you can refer and earn. You can earn free Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum for referring others to CryptoPRO. Again, not compulsory, but if you wish to, all right, your friends are certainly going to thank you for the opportunity. And again, as I said before, your earnings do not come out of their earnings. It's profit from the company that they pay you for the introduction. Exactly the same as what Airbnb, Amazon, and what was the other one? Uber do, as an example. So the next step is that you'll be able to speak to the person that invited you tonight, and they'll be able to help you complete the following steps on our team website. As you can see there, it's got step 1, do this, step 2, do that, step 3, do that. There's videos and everything that guide you through step by step what to do. So in conclusion, here are some key points to consider. First, this is simple. We invest, we earn 1% per day. Secondly, there are no outgoings. So as a business opportunity that we have here in front of us, there is no cost to this. It's just us all pooling our funds and being able to earn a great return on that with zero outgoings for a business. We have no monthly commitments. We're not locked into a $100 a month plan or a $200 a month or $1,000. We invest whatever we feel comfortable with, and we can, as our comfort levels grow, we can go and invest more and keep adding more to our account if we wish. For $20 and you're in the game. That's how inexpensive it is to be able to get started. Now, of course, you're not going to get rich quick on $20. And again, this is not a get rich quick program anyway, all right? But with $20, that's going to take a bit to compound it. But the great thing is that you can get started with that. At least you can dip your toes in the water and start to experience what this is like. And as you start getting more and more comfortable, you can keep building the account. You know, maybe even to the degree of where I showed you before with a 12-month retirement with a $5,000 investment. That's a pretty cool plan, isn't it? 5 is that it's duplicatable. All we need to do if you want to be able to build a business out of this is refer people to this webinar replay. All right? And we have all other tools to be able to help you with our marketing kit and so forth. 6, you get results from day one. You're not waiting a week, you're not waiting a month, you're not waiting a period of time to go and get a commission check or to get anything. Everything is all paid instantly here, guys. All right? We get results in actually 6 hours time, not on day one, because CryptoPRO pay us every 6 hours. They pay us 4 times a day. Pretty cool, isn't it? You enjoyed tonight's presentation, and we would love to welcome you on board. So please get back to the person who invited you so they can help you get started and join us today.